Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to Stoneshard with our good friend, the Revenger Velmir, our two-handed axe build. And we need to kind of stroll around the town. I'm looking... not here, okay. I was just seeing if I could get a ride. I can't. We're not at that point yet. It's fine. So I'm going to then walk up to the roadside tower to get to Pilgrim's Rest. Let's do it. I'm just going to go straight north. And when you're in Osbrook, always be holding down Alt while you're traveling and just seeing what's available. There's often some reasonable herbs and vegetables and stuff that you can just get. The nettle is not that. Ooh, there's some bad guys. Okay. Right by the town. What a bunch of jerks, huh? Alright. So, I'm actually going to step in to these guys because the archer. And I'm going to then do Warcry. Okay. Alright. This guy's probably going to hit us, but that's okay. He wandered around a little bit. The Warcry did its job. And we're going to just fight him with no abilities because we don't want to just stand there and get shot by him. And he's dead. It's also generally not a good idea with this character to try to trade shots with our ranged weapon because he's going to be more accurate. Alright, we took him down. Good amount of experience. Happy days. Lentil. Okay. Going north. Okay. So here I am. And I'm going to just go ahead and move along. Oh, there's a lentil. I just can't say no. It is the best. We're going to harvest it early game. It just doesn't spoil. You can eat it raw. You can cook it. Very versatile, that lentil. Even a leek. Another leek. I'll take it all. I don't need any more rhubarb. I'm fine with it. So we are now here. We need to go up north. We will. Hemp. Take it. Find a stick. We can make some smoking mix. There it is. Five experience. Just like that. Couple shrooms. I'm going to pick them up. Are we hungry? Not really. There's more mushrooms. I don't need that many. Okay. And now we're going to get 50 experience for discovering the roadside tower. So this little place, it doesn't have a ton, but we can. You see in the bottom left, 56 experience. You can turn in quests here and get more money. Now this dude, he buys and sells a little bit. He's the quartermaster. He has some healing items, some food, just some basic stuff. And he also can repair. So he's nice. I'm not, like, over the moon about it, but, you know. It's useful. You can buy food, too. Whatever. And you can cook right here, which we will. So, let me go ahead and put these mushrooms up here. Roast them. And then I will just make a mushroom salad. Let's see. What spoils the fastest? None of it, really. Does anybody have a plate? So they have some free rope over here. I'll take that. I am a little bit hungry, so I'm 9%, so I can eat something that gives me 10, which is this. It'll make me a little bit hungry, but let's go ahead and just eat it, and then merge this here. Good enough. Now, another thing that's cool about this place, I'll show you right up here, is they do have a place you can rest. So there's a fire here, but it doesn't have a pot, so you can't cook as much, but you can rest right here. Now, I'm not going to rest extensively. It's like a free place. I don't think it gives you a vigor bonus even if you rest a lot. But I'm just going to save the game. Might as well. Just in case we get knocked around, we'll just we can load right there. And we're going to keep going north. Either that nest had a couple eggs. Cool. We can make some fried eggs if we find a cook fire. We'll see. Oh, bad guy. 2 bad guys. Alright, fine. As long as there's not 3. Pull this guy. Dismember this guy. His shoulder is shattered. He's trying to run. Oop, he didn't make it, and we leveled up. Excellent. So we're going to put our point into perception, almost to 15. And then we're going to go over here, and what skill do we want? Right? No. I think Shield Breaker is reasonable. People can block without a shield, so that helps. And if they have a 0% already, just helps us not fumble, which is cool. We took already with Warfare, Warcry, and Seize the Initiative. There's nothing wrong with these, but I'm not, like, all thrilled about it. Disengage can be good if you need to run. Kick is pretty useful. Leg sweep, a lot of people really enjoy it. Also, you could think about taking resourcefulness. So, I actually might. So what resourcefulness does is it allows when you butcher animals that can drop a pelt, it gives you a chance to get a pelt. And it also gives you double experience when you craft. And gives your vigor and experience gain and gives you 10% fatigue resistance. I'm actually going to take it. I really like it. It's super, super useful. Make a halt is also nice, but I'm just going to take resourcefulness. It's just great. Double experience, especially this early, is really useful. And being able to get pelts is a great moneymaker. Now, here's the thing. We just encountered an animal, which is a wolf. Animals in this game are unhinged. Never believe what they say. They're always harder than you'd think. So, luckily, though, when you find an animal, it usually goes to this status, which is like, I'm angry, and if you walk away from it, it will not follow you. It's not going to aggro you like a person will. So as long as you are mindful and don't just run into their territory, you can usually just get away from animals, and I recommend it every time. When you're higher level, you could think about it, but always save the game because I'm telling you, they are really hard. Comparatively. Okay, we're just going to go north. Mm-hmm. I'm moving. We're thirsty, no problem. Let's just take a drink. And you can see we're there. Now, we do have to walk through the woods a bit to make it. Some mushrooms. You can see the road ends here. Just keep following this. Looking, and here it is. Pilgrim's Rest. So at Pilgrim's Rest, these corpses, you can actually loot them. Yep, they got some ancient coins, which we can sell in Bryn. Some regular coins. This amulet is not good, but we can sell it. That corpse is empty. Bunch of bones, and we're going to walk down here. Okay, search for traps. Great. So this particular quest of Learn the Scout's Fate is basically find dead bodies of 4 different scouts, and they have a seal or something on them that we need to collect as proof. So we're just looking around for dead people and fighting enemies within. So this is just like the dungeon we did before. Lots of traps. Potential treasure here and there, and we're just going to go through this nice and carefully. Our vigor bonus is gone, but we did save the game back at the roadside tower. We have plenty of food, we have a full crowbar, and we're rocking and rolling. Now it's time to just kind of work through this and see what we can find. Alright, so no traps so far. Feels good. Oh boy. Alright, so now we are seeing some of the real nasties that Stoneshard produces. Not just regular humanoids. We have ourselves an immolated, a cultist. This is a proselyte and low danger. And you can always look at their abilities. They give a blood oath to any of their buddies nearby. And they could sacrifice themselves willingly. So we want to just fight this one by ourselves and just kind of stand here. I'm just pushing spacebar. Looks like there's another one down here, which is, not great, but we should be able to kill this one before it becomes a problem. Honestly, this guy got powered up, and I'm just going to walk out. The nice thing is, you can just exploit an entrance like this, and just kind of take a couple of steps, rest for just a bit, and then I'll go back, and get all of my abilities back that were on cooldown. Get some energy back. This guy no longer has the buff. We just wait for him, hook him, and we chopped off his head. Alright, so easy peasy. Let's just rest. Our energy is becoming an issue, so we'll have to watch that. Look for traps. I don't see anything. Now this is a crate that we can break, but also we need to be mindful of the fact that there are doors right there. So, here's a guy. There's a dead scout. We do not want to lure anybody out from those doors just yet by breaking something. I didn't even need to do dismember right there. Alright, so here's a hunting net. And a hunting net is actually a reasonable thing to use. And I'm going to make the switch. So, is this... It's perfect durability. Okay, great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these bolts and get rid of this crossbow. It does not sell well. And I'm going to put this net in my offhand and my crowbar in my main hand in my second weapon set. So this is like a utility weapon set. So I use this to hold the crowbar so I can have more inventory space. And then the hunting net is something we can throw on an enemy if we need to run away or if we need to crowd control a little bit. Let's say we get 2 or 3 enemies. The third enemy we can just throw the net on, try to kill somebody quickly to just thin the herd a little bit. This is a useful item, and it's nicer. At this point, we are not going to use our training crossbow anymore. It's not great for us. It's okay. It's a fun way to pull, but I think we can move away from it. And then it buys us more real estate in our inventory because we can have our crowbar in our off weapon set. Alright, so we did find a trap here, speaking of the crowbar, and oh, okay. This is a tormentor and another proselyte. So we're going to move over here, and just go back to the entrance. And I'm going to shout, or war cry rather, and then I'm going to fight this guy and hope that this guy gets a little bit confused. He might not. I used all of my abilities on that guy and was not conservative with my energy because when there's two guys, I just want to kill one of them as fast as possible. And we could just wait here and we should be able to just fight this guy straight up. And we did. We actually right there got a counterattack in and killed it. Now, our weapon here has a 3% counter chance. So that's pretty lucky that we got that. You can actually go here and you can see our counter chance is 6.5. So the weapon has 3, and then we have some from our stats, apparently. And, you know, it's nice. It's just free damage. And the beautiful thing about countering with a two-handed weapon is it's a ton of damage. So, great. They're dead. I'm going to disarm this first trap. Just get some experience. We are about 20% of the way to the next level. So here's the scout. So you take the money, and then you're going to have to pick up these protective seals as proof. And you'll notice our quest has updated. So you have to carry these around. Ooh, here's a handful of amber. This could go in our pouch. Spool of thread, excellent. Just sells easily. There's a trap in the middle of the room, a noise trap. Wouldn't it be great? There's some straw if we need to make a bedroll. If there was a treatise in here. Probably not. A piece of leather is good. Now I'm going to manually walk so I don't accidentally set off the trap. Alright, nothing. In a one skull dungeon, there's not going to be the best loot, but it'd be cool if there was some, right? Alright, pick this. Most of the time, if not all of the time, oops, wrong button. When you have to open a door and you have to pick the lock, there's not going to be enemies inside. And we got a plate. So this was garbage, but what can you do? Oh, our belt is actually cloth and not leather, so we don't have any leather to repair with that piece of leather. Oop, there's still a crate down here. Wait. There we go. It was a rag. Yeah. All right. Well, we got a bandage, white radish, some nails, these sell. Not well, we'll drop them. This radish, by the way, is a veg. So we have 3 vegetables and some eggs. Actually, we have a 4th vegetable. Are we hungry? 9%, not really. Ooh. Where'd you come from, you turkey? It's good, though. Just pushing spacebar, waiting for them. And our 1, 2, 3 is, if we hit with all of our abilities, chop, seize the initiative, dismember, we're going to be killing every low danger target that's not an animal, pretty much. We'll pick this. Maybe a boss would survive, but most things are dead. So that's a nice feeling to have, that you have this pretty reliable way to burn down one target. Okay. No scouts over there. Oh, what's up here? Maybe they came from up here. There's a trap. Searching for traps. There's pressure plate. Here's a scout. But I'm not going to pick anything just yet. I'll take the money. I don't need the splint. There's an enemy up there. Oh, I forgot to take the seal. We have to have that. There's 2 enemies. So I'm going to close this, and I'm going to shout. Bring, hopefully, just 1 or maybe 2 with us. No problem. Here they come. Going to war cry. See if we can confuse anyone. That one got confused. This one didn't, so we'll just go for it. We are fighting a Harbinger, another low-danger foe. They dazed us, so we can't use abilities. They have a shout called Baleful Scream that does psionic damage. It's a ranged attack. It's quite annoying, but it doesn't matter. So we dismembered them, hopefully. Maybe not. It's over. We did such a good job. Okay. Here's another scout. Rope. Everything but a pelt. Okay, gold nugget. Take that. You can drop it in your bag. I will disarm these traps. Okay, this is the boss right here. Josat the Vindictive. And we're going to step back. Hopefully... Now, they have a trap right here. And they tried to disarm it, but they got hit by it. So it's hilarious. So they've taken 25% of their health just on their own trap. Which is beautiful. Now I'm walking it back just a little bit. What this will do is, hopefully we only get 2. Bosses generally have 2 to 3, maybe even 4 friends with them in the room. And so if you can get the boss with just 1 ad, that's great. Getting a boss by itself is unusual, requires some kind of nice pulling. But we're walking it back so we can maybe not get everybody. And this guy's already at 57%, which you just love to see. This guy's using his ability. He's put the Curse of Agony on us, which is, you know, not great. Okay, so when these things appear on the floor, just step out of them. And then we're going to do our war cry. And I'm going to seize the initiative, and that guy's dead. Now let's push spacebar, and I'm going to pull this guy. I'm going to give him the old dismember. And this guy is at 66%. He's tough. I don't have all of my abilities. But we're just going to trade blows, and you see he's already down 25%. We gave him a head injury and a torso injury. He's also confused from our shout. We have battle rage, and we became heroic as a positive state. We do have this Curse of Agony, which is frustrating, but he's dead. And then he has a Disenchantment Scroll, which is garbage. Mind Ward. Don't need it. But now that we've defeated the boss, we can be really happy. There's some leeches there if you want them. They're not the worst. I don't really take these hourglasses generally. They're okay. They're just big. They don't sell for as much as you would like, but it's better than the rhubarb. So these leeches are good for... I said they were good for pain. I misspoke. They're good for immunity, intoxication. They give you injury treatment. And they improve an affected body part's condition by 1% for 30 turns. So they're nice to have if you don't have any healing salve. Okay, yeah, see, so there's another enemy here, but he's actually a martyr, so he's tied up. So we just go over here and kill this guy. And he's nearly dead. And he's gone. He had some rope, appropriately tying him up. So he actually has deer antlers, which we believe we need for a quest, and a silver ring, which gives us 2 max health and bleed resistance, and is simply better than our copper ring. And so we'll take it like that. Not great, but not bad. I mean, we can sell it, and we're just looking for one more scout. Charcoal chunk. I mean, it's okay. My inventory is just overflowing, so I have a lot of food. I could probably eat something, actually, at this point. Let's see, what spoils first, huh? Man, my food is doing great. I'm 14%, so I will eat this vegetable salad. And I feel good. I am going to disarm this trap right here. And you can always just check your crowbar. I've got 6 out of 10 left. Okay. That should be fine. Let's go back. You know where this guy came from? Look, he came from the opening room. He opened the double doors there. Interesting. And here's the scout, and here's 2 guys. So I'm just going to shout. We got them both. No problem. War crime. See who's coming. Alright, so this guy's confused. I'm not going to use my ability. I'm just going to do that. Save my ability for this guy. I'm bleeding. Okay, so I have a bleed on me. And it's on my torso. Now, I'm going to just right-click and bandage it. If I was in combat actively, I might not bandage it, but because this guy is wandering around like a moron, I don't need to. I'm going to dismember this guy. And he's gone. Antitoxin is actually nice. Very good to have. Get bit by a snake or something, and we did it. So, we need this item to complete the contract, so we're going to have to get rid of something. There's a lot of candidates for what to get rid of. You know, the nails we can dump. This chicken right here is actually good. I'll take it rather than our leather. Now, because I'm done, I'm just going to walk around and see if there's any last-minute, like, loot. I mean, iron nuggets are good, so I'm going to get rid of... This ring does not sell well. Iron nugget sells well. Can I put it in my bag? I can. Great. So we'll just put these in our bag. Or our coin purse. And then I'm going to disarm this trap. That's 5, I believe, charges left. Okay, some rope. Don't really need it. Alright, great. And... free experience. I mean, this is like just basically trading money. For experience, trading the money of the repair cost. And it's worth it. 100 times over. There's also free experience right there. Ding. Sweet. So, about halfway to level 5, and that feels really good. Okay, so we just thrashed that dungeon. We have a lot of stuff to sell. And I feel great. was not really even that challenging. We were very careful and well prepared. And you can see on the map, we are here. So we need to go... I'm going to go to the roadside tower. And we just have to watch out for getting ambushed as we walk. Be wary of animals. And in the forest, you're usually not going to find just random dudes who want to fight you unless you come across their camp. But as we get closer to the road, we do want to watch out for that. Okay. This is a burn it. I'm going to pick this up. This burn it is kind of hard to find, and it's a very useful item for upgrading the caravan later in the game. So whenever I see one, I take it. Oh, did I not pick it up? Oh, there's two. Great. We need two. So we just need two of these things, and we're set forever. Perfect. Perfect. It's not going to be for quite some time that those burnets are good, but you have to... They're in forests, basically, in coniferous forests. So you need to be, you know, near a coniferous forest to get them, and they're not always the easiest to find. And they're used for a caravan upgrade, which we haven't gotten to the caravan yet, but it's basically our mobile mercenary base, and sometimes you'll need different knickknacks. Like, the game will tell you, once we get the caravan, for example, that you can use rope, or you can use nails for upgrading the caravan, and burn it is one of those things. So I'll probably just put it in the chest at the inn and save it. I'm just running wildly through the woods. And you can see this forest is deciduous, so it's not... There's no burn it. All right. Okay. So, here we go. And we can simply save the game, which I will. So now, no matter what happens, we will go start back there. And you could turn in this contract here. That's fine. I am not going to. I'm not going to do that. They do have water in this barrel, by the way. Because I want to get the reputation back that I burned away by, you know, working against Odar back in Osbrook. I do not currently have a plate ready, but how is my hunger? It's at 9%. Are you selling any plates, my good man? Oh. He's not, but he'll buy some just random garbage. Oh, he has no money. That's right. This guy is the worst. You can buy something from him if you want to give him your money and then sell him. But he's not really good for buying. Okay, no problem. All right, sweet. Well, we need to go back to Osbrook to turn this contract in, and we're going to get the other contract, hopefully get to level 5, and then once we're level 5, we will go to the Oaken Barrel Brewery, and we'll tell Varen about the situation and meet him here with our cart, and he'll take us to Bryn so we can progress the main storyline and work on getting our caravan together. Everyone, I hope you're still finding this series to be useful and fun. I'm having a really good time playing this type of character. It's my first time with a two-handed weapon build, and it's just really, really strong. I will check you next time. Take care.